A sword age, a wind age, a wolf age. No longer is there mercy among men. This line reflects an era of chaos and struggle, where strength and survival instincts define destiny. In such a world, mercy disappears, and only those who fight with courage and cunning can endure. A queen is not made by a crown, but by the fire in her soul. The Lioness of Bharat is a tribute to the fearless spirit that shapes legends. This quote highlights that true greatness and leadership do not come from external symbols of power, like a crown, but from inner strength, courage, and determination. The Lioness of Bharat represents the timeless spirit of women who rise above challenges and carve their names into history with bravery. The Viking mind is far away from us today, but occasionally just about tangible. This reflection points to the distance between the modern world and the worldview of the Vikings. Their mindset, forged in a harsher age of honor, survival, and myth, feels alien to us now. Yet through sagas, traditions, and echoes in our culture, their spirit occasionally breaks through, reminding us of a raw and fearless way of being. If men's lives had any meaning in this world, they had to provide it for themselves by achieving something for which they would be remembered. This line captures the essence of legacy and purpose. It reflects the belief that meaning is not given by fate or divine decree, but earned through deeds that outlive one's lifetime. It is a call to strive for greatness, not for comfort, reminding us that immortality is found in memory and impact. You want to be a Dane, but you don't have the courage. This statement cuts to the heart of identity and belonging. It suggests that adopting a culture or people's way of life requires more than desire. It demands courage, sacrifice, and inner strength. To truly be accepted or to live as part of a proud tradition like the Danes, one must embody their spirit, not just admire it from afar. He stared at me, and though the fate he pronounced was golden, there was a malevolence in his dead eyes. "You will be king," he said, and the last word sounded like poison on his tongue. Even a seemingly glorious destiny can carry hidden dangers. The malice in his eyes and the poison in the word king suggests that power and greatness often come with betrayal, envy, and risk. Fate is never purely a blessing. It is a man's world in which we live, Skreta. Let them think us lambs when truly we are wolves. This quote emphasizes hidden strength and cunning. Outward appearances may deceive, but true power lies in resilience, strategy, and the ability to strike when needed. It's a statement about underestimated potential and the quiet ferocity beneath calm surfaces. The rabbit comes easily to the clever wolf who waits. This quote highlights patience and strategy over brute force. Success often comes to those who wait, observe, and act at the perfect moment, rather than rushing blindly. Cleverness and timing are as powerful as strength. Kill him with claws like the beast that you are, or not at all. This quote emphasizes the idea of embracing one's true nature. It suggests that if a person is to act, they should act authentically and fully, without hesitation or pretense. The imagery of claws and the beast highlights raw strength, honesty, and the refusal to fight in a way that denies one's identity. The brave, the vengeful, the swift, and the watchful. This line reads like an invocation or description of archetypal warriors. Each quality, bravery, vengeance, swiftness, and vigilance, represents traits valued in battle and survival. Together, they form a complete picture of strength, courage to face danger, vengeance as motivation, speed to strike first, and watchfulness to avoid being struck. But people like money and booze, and they really like breaking the rules. This quote highlights a raw observation about human nature. People are often drawn to temptation, indulgence, and rebellion. It suggests that beyond basic needs, much of human behavior is driven by desires for wealth, pleasure, and the thrill of defiance. It's both cynical and truthful, showing that rules alone rarely restrain people for long. That is all any of us can do, delay death, but some are more cowardly about it than others. This quote highlights the inevitability of death and the different ways people confront it. While all humans try to postpone death, the manner in which they face this truth separates the brave from the cowardly. It's a reflection on mortality, courage, and the choices we make in facing the end. Life is a jigsaw puzzle, and we are the pieces. Together, we make the whole picture. This quote highlights the interconnectedness of human existence. Alone, each person may feel small or incomplete, but together, we form a greater whole. It suggests that meaning and harmony in life come not just from individual efforts, but from unity, cooperation, and collective purpose. Groente ville grisen, de vidste hvad galten led. This Viking proverb contrasts the carefree with the burdened. The pig symbolizes ordinary people who live without hardship, while the boar represents the warrior who suffers and endures trials. Its meaning is clear: strength, courage, and honor are forged through pain, something the untested cannot understand. I had forgotten that while Thor hurls his hammer from storm clouds, Odin prefers his strike to come out of a calm sky. This quote highlights the contrast between two forces of power in Norse mythology. Thor represents brute strength and obvious fury. His hammer always arrives with thunder and storm. Odin, however, is the master of subtlety and wisdom, striking when least expected, often in silence. It's a reminder that not all strength is loud. Sometimes the most powerful move is the one no one sees coming. What I did cannot be forgiven, any more than it could have been avoided. This line captures the weight of fate and guilt. It suggests a paradox. The speaker feels trapped between inevitability and remorse. Their actions were unavoidable, dictated perhaps by destiny or necessity, yet the moral burden remains. It reflects the tragic tension often found in warrior tales and human struggles, where even necessary choices leave scars. An uncertain warrior is no warrior at all. This statement emphasizes that strength in battle comes not only from weapons or skill, but from inner conviction. Doubt weakens resolve, and without certainty and purpose, a warrior cannot truly fight. The quote reflects a broader truth. In life, as in war, hesitation often leads to defeat. A strong arm kills, but a cunning mind keeps you alive. This quote contrasts brute strength with intelligence. While power can win battles, true survival depends on strategy and cleverness. It suggests that wisdom and cunning are greater long-term weapons than physical force, especially in a world of constant struggle.